Thanks, bud. Alright. What building are we in? Do I have to flip the switch? Of course we did. Of course. Put the switch inside. So there's Isolde's house again. Let's go find... This must be where Sly lives. But first, as always... Oh, what a turn. Our shopkeep's come home. Just wandered back in. I'd hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining. I never thought I'd see such a thing. The stag station is opened. That building lay silent since before even my time. Okay, so it's been a really long time that everything's been going on in Hallownest then. Because if the stag station in Dirtmouth's been closed so long that Elderbug doesn't remember it, we talking a long time. Oh, I've heard the tales of the glorious lines. A web of tunnels running all through the kingdom. Not that I'll be traveling them, mind you. I'm quite content where I am. Did you visit that temple? A strange building, I've heard, though I'd never dare the journey myself. The braver among us once went there to pray. Said they felt at peace within the walls. After a while, they stopped going. I wonder what changed. Feeling tired? Yeah, we know about the bench, Elderbug. Thank you, though. Alright, so I want to price check more map pins with Isolde. That's not Isolde's house. And then, knowing how much that's going to cost, we can go take a look at Sly's wares.
Bapanada.
So, vendor pins doesn't seem like it's a super, super needful one right now, because all of our vendors are up here in Dirtmouth anyway. Stagway pins do seem like it would be helpful, because that's going to at least remind me where the hell I need to go to get into a Stagway. What else? Hot springs. I designed these pins to keep track of the kingdom's hot springs. I haven't visited any myself. I wonder if Cornifer might take me sometime. I'm sure you'd make better use of these pins till then. These pins will mark any Stagway stations you visited. They must have been very lively places when the stags still traveled through them. So that's 200 to get both of those. Ooh, I do like the Hollow Knight's head full of milk. It does look like milk a little bit, doesn't it? I was trying to wiggle back and forth. I wound up walking into the building, but his liquid health regen soul looks a little bit like he's got a Hollow Knight mug. All right, let's see what Sly's got. Ah, hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. Mask shard. This old thing, merely a fragment of something larger. Still, maybe you can make some use of it. So this has got to be like a piece of a heart container, right? If we get enough masks, we'll be able to add to our life total. Vessel fragment. Piece of a soul vessel. You know, those ghastly orb things. I don't really like the aura about it, but it's quite rare, so I'll have to charge you a high price. So this almost assuredly is like an Estus flask upgrade. So that seems like a big deal. Simple key. Simply a simple key. It will fit a variety of locks, which is useful if you like to poke around in places you don't belong. I do, but that is a very steep price. Ah, yeah, so here we go. These are badges. Gathering Swarm. Do you find yourself leaving a lot of geo behind as you hurry through the caverns? This charm will make sure that any loose change finds its way back to you. So I guess just kind of like when you collect coins at the end of a level of Enter the Gungeon, maybe? Stalwart Shell. So this is a double notch. Life in Hallownest can be tough, always taking hits and getting knocked around. This charm grants you more time to recover after taking damage, useful if you need to escape from a tight spot. That one sounds really helpful. We could get this in both map pins. 1800, what are you? The Lumafly Lantern. What's more important, A light to guide your way, or a friend who will stay by your side? Why not both? Take this bright little fellow as your companion, and he'll light your way through the thickest darkness. So we got to get 1,800 geo together before we can go down that dark corridor. And then rancid egg. I found this under the counter. Some creature must have laid it here while I was stuck down in the ruins. I suppose you could buy it? I won't miss its sour odor. This reeks of like, you need this to give to someone else. Because otherwise, like, why would I want this? I think the 4 Hondo that we're sitting on right now, I think the move is to pick up the stalwart shell and then the 2 map pins we were looking at. So that's what we're gonna do. I love how, if you look, the top of the vendor window for Sly's shop is an outline of Sly. And then when we go over to buy our map pins, you'll see that her shop menu is her outline.
Papa nada.
So cool. Such a nice little design choice. Stagways, yes. And then these are new additions to the shop. You can use them to mark interesting spots on your map. The color is quite soothing. Ah, okay. So these are like choose your own markers for if we find something and I don't know. So like we could mark, there's still the one caterpillar guy that we don't know how to reach because we don't have a jump big enough to do it. That's interesting. So maybe we just hang out, especially now that we know we gotta save up 18 Hondo to get our hands on that lantern. Maybe we wait and just save this 100. Let's put on our new shell before I forget to do so. The stalwart shell. I feel like that is a big get. And then the knight is going to take a minute to rest and relax before we go down into the crossroads again. I am going to refill my water bottle. It's been about an hour and a half in the stream, so if you have an empty water bottle, I'm going to suggest you do the same thing. Let's take a quick little break, and then I will be right back. See you in just a minute. We are back. The night, deep in thought. Oh, there's work to be done. What a jerk. How long were you waiting to do that, Misha? All right. So let's see. Do we bother taking the stag? I don't think we're going to take the stag down. I think we're going to go down in the well. Because we didn't get anything that would help us progress over there down on that right side. So I think the move is we're going to go explore this left kind of set of branches that we didn't really look at. And it does look like we can get at, if you look down in the very bottom, that's that like weird kind of bird cage elevator shaft we found. That also has an exit from the left. So maybe we can activate it if we come into it from the other side. So that's the current plan. Armed with our new, more resilient shell. I don't think it's actually more resilient. We just stay invulnerable longer. So I'm always so eager to get the heck out of here that we haven't done any of the stuff over on the left. Thought I could zig and zag and get around him. Hi. Oh! This is where we send them. Hi, guys. So let's see. Oh, wait. They're just showering me in money. Apparently, when we bring them home safe, we get rewards. Aw, you guys are the cutest. I'm glad we helped you. Is that Pops up there? He looks excited to have them back. All right, so that's one item. Really? Come on, dude. Ooh, we got all kinds of greenery here. Leads me to believe it's a new biome. Let's heal up. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hallownest descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There, all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Interesting. Gotta have a pretty audacious tourism board for those to be the things you put on signs around the town. So do the little specks hurt too, or just the big one? Because this guy throws out quite the payload. Let's find out. Just the big one, it looks like. Oh, you little sneak. Can we knock his thing back at him? No. Alright, so it looks like this is yet again a non-progression point. Oh, you got me, you jerks. I was so focused on the dude flying above me. Don't really need that soul. We can safely jump down here. Ugh, really, guys? For what? What's the big get? Can I continue to the left? I don't know about this one. Can I get... So if I got above it... Okay. I think I kind of see what it wants me to do. But I'm bad. So this would explain why they give me the soul thing up here. Alright. I can't hit it like... I can't get all the way flush with the wall, because then when we jump off of the rebound, we just hit the ones above it. We have to like... It's like doing a wall kick progression in a Mario game. But obviously a little bit more difficult because we're not actually wall kicking, we're spike slamming, if that makes sense. I don't know if this is actually how you're supposed to traverse this. It feels like it. We're gonna put a pin in this. If maybe only until I have some more health again to come over here with. We don't really have that much to lose here, but like I'd just as soon not have to traverse back down here. Right now we're essentially in a situation where everything we find for soul is just immediately going to get turned into health. Yeah, so like this spot here. Oh, we got a bench over here. I didn't think of that. I guess we could just like bench hop, right? Just hit the bench over and over. Oh, we never went up here. So it's saying there's a bench over here, but we never actually went and explored over here. I saw torches and got spooked. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of spooked. You're saying there's a bench here? There is. You look trustworthy. Hello. Nothing weird going on past your door, right? The snail shaman. How rad. Oh, who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange, empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Hallownest's corpse. But I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help? Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift. A nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. What? Consumed the vengeful spirit. Tap B to unleash the spirit. Spells will deplete soul. Replenish soul by striking enemies. But he captured us. What a shbag. Oh, you've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but you seem to have slipped away. But I seem to have slipped away myself. Now we're awake. I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor, not as repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend. Oh, yeah, all right. So, initial thoughts about the trustworthiness of the snail shaman seemingly confirmed. They want me to use Vengeful Spirit. I'm going to save my soul. The Ancestral Mound. It was rude, Misha. It was. But you know what? It might be for a good reason. We haven't really met any insidious members of the community yet. So we'll let this one play out. Could have just asked. Yeah, you're not wrong. You know what I think part of the problem is, though, Misha? Is how would the knight have said yes if we don't talk? The elder bug would have asked. I know that. Alright, we got Trixie Spikeses. These guys who just roll back at me and I don't even have to do anything, that's very satisfying. All the other silent protagonists get their will across just fine. Yeah, hey, what the heck? The knight's part of the silent protagonist guild. Don't I get to just communicate with my eye sockets? Nope. I want to fight you over here, not above. Oh god. An even easier way to get rid of him. We just sent him to his death. I'm not going to use this heal straight away, because if we can avoid it... Well, I mean, I guess we should use it right away, right? Because maybe we'll replenish it by the time we actually need it. This looks like a boss chamber. No, this is just an excuse to get soul. Probably still a boss chamber, because they want to make sure I have soul for the boss. Joke's on you, friend. Are these the cocoons that she was talking about? That she sells map pins for? We destroyed one of these at the beginning of the game, and it gave us like temporary health pips. I'm wondering if we should leave it. Maybe we get... Oh, is this the guy you want me to fight? You're just teaching me how to get rid of the guy on the other side? What up? Oh, little dude came out. Oh, he hit me from downtown with that one. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm gonna die to the guys that I said were the easiest thing in the game. The equivalent of soul hearts. Yeah, I mean, that's how it functioned earlier Afterlife, but if they're cocoons, are they like, are they a one-time use kind of a resource? The soul catcher. Oh, cool. So we get badges as just drops too. All right. So I'm hoping that a soul catcher badge will just like give us an increase in soul we collect. Hey, bud, I'm done. Can I get out? Oh, so it's done then. You've slain the beast. The poor thing. They must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Ah, look, the gate between us is opened. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell, and have faith. Whatever you are seeking, it will find you. Cocoons will respawn if the knight takes damage and loses all remaining blood, or when sitting on a bench. Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe that cocoon pin is worth scooping up then, because then if we know we have a boss, you can like navigate to it to charge up first. Why do you hesitate? You'll get nothing more from me, I'm afraid. Though I do admire your persistence. Oh, I sleep on your bed. Take a little napper here. Lose all milk, get a refresh cocoon. Alright, so now this changes where we can go, because we can now defeat that guy who kind of was like creating the inability for us to go anywhere. So as much as I'm sure everyone is super eager to watch me go bash my head against that weird jump puzzle again, instead I think we're gonna go beat long distance armadillo friend. Kind of an armadillo anteater combo. We're gonna have to do some fighting here though, because I'm gonna need enough soul to fight him, so bear with me here while we charge up. Oh my god, that freaking carapace scared the crap out of me because it just came cartwheeling into the screen. I thought it was a new enemy. That's something that I always think is like, you know, when you get games like this where there's a need to go and traverse the same areas over and over, I do really like it when triggering events like changes what enemies are in an area. That's such a good touch. All right. Now he didn't throw bad guys last time, right? That's new. Oh, I don't have enough soul. Are these guys just so that I can get soul for the fight? That's a nice little fail-safe mechanism. That's clever design, Team Cherry. Well done. Alright, I don't think we want to jump into this, what appears to be boiling water. Could I have made that jump? I don't know if I could have. Oh, that spooked me when I touched the vine and it moved. Yeah, I don't think I can make that jump. That, again, must just be kind of like a... Eventually you can traverse this. The green path. Alright. So at least I feel a little bit better because it does seem like this is genuine progress. Oh my god, look at how cute you are. Not the nicest way to greet a new creature and tell it I think it's cute, to just immediately start absolutely obliterating it with the nail. Hi, friends. Ooh, should have known that. Oh, the noise it made was really sad. Really nervous. Oh, you sneaky, sneaky boy. You guys, the camouflage is very good. It's very good. Alright. I thought maybe there'd be something down there for my trouble, but it was just in case you fall. What else we got? What are these dudes? I guess we'll put that spell to use, right? Like, because the, oh, I shot it the wrong way. Because of the fact that soul is like a fairly swift to renew resource, I don't see a ton of reason to sit on it for enemies like that where we gotta like screw around otherwise. Alright, so we got a little, what looks to be a little bit more, oh, I don't have a map, planned out area down here, so let's check this. Maybe we'll get our first Greenway bench. Of course not. What, did you want a free and easy trip through the Greenway night? Just going deeper and deeper. All right, let's back out and properly explore some then, rather than just forging onward. Can't make it up there, but we can from here. Look at that, with the waterfall in the background. Oh, we do have a bench. But this we can't update. So we can update the other map because we had the foundational map from Cornifer. Not the case over here. Yeah, I don't think I didn't see you up there. I'm on to you. All right. Before we keep plugging away to the left here, I want to go back out into this first kind of adjoining room and see if there's anything if we climb up higher. Just a secret. Oh, hello, friends. You are very tricksy. What a jerk move. You put a secret room up here, and then you also introduce a brand new enemy type as an ambush enemy. What hot garbage. I guess it's like essentially no risk, right? Well, I shouldn't say that. Like, it was no risk because we had just activated this bench. But what if you came over here before activating the bench? Like, that would suck. That'd be super rude. All right. Man, they've done a great job with this biome. Hello. All right, so this is interesting. Bye. I don't know much about Hollow Knight. I was very fortunate in the sense that like the story that is attached to this game is not something that is like widely talked about. So even though I never really got to play it, I haven't had stuff spoiled for me. But what I do know is that that character we just saw, it was recently announced that they are going to be the protagonist of Hollow Knight 2. Hollow Knight 2 is in production right now. It's called Silk Song, and that is going to be the hero of Silk Song. So it'll be interesting to see how they factor into this game. Why? So I don't want to go down there unless we have to, right? That's like a fail-safe for if you fall. I like how even the like the geodes where we're getting all the money, even those have a different artistic representation here in the Greenway. Yeah, it'll be interesting. So like that's one of the advantages of something like this where I play a game way later than it was actually published, is like Julie will get the advantage of, as we play this, we know that that character's kind of a, you know, at least a big enough deal to be a part of the game's history going forward. Can I cut these and drop these platforms? And if I can, why would it be beneficial to me? Because then I can get up there. I understand. And then why would I want to crack this one? Just to learn that I can do it? That makes sense, maybe. All right. New platforming mechanic unlocked. And one for you. Stinky bugs, please line up for the next available distincerating blast. I wonder if... is there a bestiary? Oh, because now I really want to know if that thing we just attacked is called a stink bug. Oh, we never looked at what our charm does. The Soul Catcher. Used by shamans to draw more soul from the world around them. Increases the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy with the nail. So yeah, there's definitely, I can see the advantage to that. Oh, you poor schmuck. Get wrecked. But I don't feel like we've had a really hard time getting soul when we need it. Ooh, we hear some humming. Who's over there? I'm really glad we cut that down because I was definitely just about to blind fall into this pit. Where? Oh, I don't have a map. I was like, where am I? We're going away from the humming I heard, so we're gonna double back. We want to find this masked hummer. Doesn't sound great the way I said it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna take that back. Is it Cornifer? It is. It's Cornifer. What up, dog? Isn't this a contrast from the crossroads? You know, Cornifer, I was saying the same thing just a minute ago. Such a humid, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants proved quite a nuisance. Purchase a map? You damn skippy. So did they give me my map stuff automatically? No, it doesn't matter. Even if they had given me my map stuff, Cornifer's more of a man than I'll ever be. Look at how far ahead he's gone. We even know where the next bench is. I ran into another traveler as I made my way down here. I tried to call out to her as she dashed past, but she barely even glanced in my direction. Not an appreciator of maps like you and I, obviously. So it looks like our future protagonist is probably who he's talking about there. So we'll have to keep our eyes out. Can't make it up there. It's always kind of tricky because in a game like this, you'll find obvious double jump points like on the regular. And so every time I do, I'm like, oh, the double jump upgrade's got to be coming really soon. But the double jump upgrade is such a powerful upgrade. Like, it's never going to be the first one you get. If the first thing you get is the double jump, you might as well just make that a base part of the game. Oh, we don't get Geo when we kill him that way. So I might be teasing myself with all these double jumps. Perhaps next time we are back up to Dirtmouth, perhaps we will have to purchase one of the custom markers and use it. Music change is ominous. We'll have to use one of the custom markers maybe to designate areas where we've seen what looks to be a double jump. Hi, friends. Can I? Oh, you're friendly enough to talk? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little intrigued by that. The hunter, tiny squib. You approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it. My journal. This is going to be our bestiary. It's like these guys are listening to me. Then take it. My journal. It will aid you. At first, the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of hunter. Okay, Mom. Taken the hunter's journal. To open the menu, navigate to the journal pane. Enemies defeated to add new entry, or defeat enemies to add new entries to the journal and decipher the hunter's notes. Little squib, you may have overcome a few creatures, but you are only just beginning. Don't delay. Descend into the belly of this world and hunt down the life you find. The hunter's kind of ominous. Okay, cool. So we got crawlids. Timid scavenger that crawls through the caverns looking for food. It is dull and pathetic, hardly worth killing. Oh, so we get like its name and its description, and then we get the hunter's appraisal. It took me way too long to find this guy. Neophyte, I don't blame you though, because look, like you find Cornifer in this area, and they give you all this map just moving left on the screen. So doubling back over here to get to him, is not exactly super intuitive. Where were we? The Vengefly. Vengefly, flying predator that pursues its prey relentlessly. The Gruzzer, simple-minded creature that haphazardly buzzes around, bumping into things. The Gruz Mother. Oh, so here's the name for the Gruz Mother. We're going to have to defeat more of them. That makes me sad. A mature Gruzzer that carries its young in its belly, attacks by hurling its huge body around. The Tick-Tick, it uses its small, sharp claws to climb along walls and roofs. Tick-Tick, we hate you. Aspid Hunter. Bests its prey by spitting corrosive liquid, often hunts in packs. Aspid Mother. So the hunters and the mothers are different. Carries the eggs of its young inside its belly, can hatch and birth its young as needed to deal with intruders. These are the little hatchlings. Recently birthed, these young aspid instinctively swarm around their intruders. Wandering Husk, the remains of a bug animated by a strange force. Wanders the roads where it once lived. Oh, so these guys aren't even actually alive? The remains of a bug animated? Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. I thought we were just a mass murderer. Husk Hornhead, the remains of a bug animated by a strange force, uses its horn to attack any uninfected creature it finds. Uninfected creature, you say? Leaping Husk, the remains of a bug animated by a strange force. It will instinctively leap at uninfected creatures to attack them. The Bully. It aggressively attacks any uninfected creature. Wields a nail and shell. The Husk Guard. These are the big guys. The remains of the great Hallownest Crossguard, animated by a strange force. Instinct still drives it to guard its post against intruders. Zombied Cough Cough. I think you might be onto something. Ah, here's our buddy, the False Knight. A maggot driven mad by a strange force inhabits a stolen armored shell. So that's why he's the False Knight. He uses the armor. He has the carapace. But obviously we saw from defeating him that it wasn't his. Weak creatures love to steal the strength of others. Their lives are brief and fearful, and they yearn to have the power to dominate those who have dominated them. The Balder rolls into a ball and propels itself at intruders who wander into its territory, aggressive even when newly born. And then these are the Elder Balder. Okay, so that makes sense. Bulky and covered in thick plating, retracts into itself when attacked. As they age, these creatures become too heavy and lumpy to roll around freely. Instead, they curl up and hide from the world. What do they think of in there, wrapped up inside themselves? More carefree times, perhaps? The Moss Creep, I think these guys are super cute. Weakling that covers itself in leaves to appear larger, hides amongst the undergrowth. Plant-like bug that charges at foes when close, that's the Mosskin. The volatile Moskins are the ones we were having issues because they explode. Plant-like bug swollen with infection releases deadly gas when threatened. So this, they mention it's infected. And then these guys up here, we're talking about uninfected. So maybe there's something going on there. The Fool Eater, carnivorous plant that snaps at any creature that comes close. The Squint charges at prey with its needle-like proboscis. Oh, Squit. And then the Shade is Us. Echo of a previous life, defeat it to retake its power and become whole. Each of us leaves an imprint of something when we die, a stain on the world. I don't know how much longer this kingdom can bear the weight of so many past lives. Well, thank you, Hunter. That was awfully kind of you.